Hey folks, welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. We're heading out on Lake Michigan and we're going to jig for king salmon. These fish are all in our harbors.
Close to 14 there.
Are you having fun?
I'm having a blast.
Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Yes, folks, it's kind of a muggy, foggy day, and we're, as I mentioned, out of Port Washington now, and I see a lot of guys trolling out here, but late August and September, I always call you because we can actually jig for big king salmon and coho.
Yeah, you know, and a lot of it's driven by water temperature, and right now we had some good south and southwest wind, and it's cooled the water off, and that's kind of why we got the haze. It's very warm on shore, but the water temps on the surface are cool, and that cool water draws these salmon closer to shore.
So what you do is drive around with your electronics, and the first thing you look for is schools of alewives or baitfish.
Yeah, you always try to find the bait, and usually when you find the bait, the salmon aren't far behind them.
And tell the folks what it's like when you hook up.
It's like saltwater fishing, you know, you just hook up and that thing is just screaming nonstop.
Well, we got our buddy Henry Abbott with us as usual. You know, he's always hanging out, isn't he?
He always is here.
Yeah, we'll catch something, right?
Oh yeah.
Hey folks, we'll show what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this. Folks, as you know, I drive tens of thousands of miles a year, and my truck's got a lot of mileage on it. That's why I love Amsoil synthetic high mileage motor oil. Formulated with unique chemistry for vehicles over 75,000 miles, it fights buildup with a boosted detergent package and shields vital parts with enhanced anti-wear additives. Proven to cut sludge by 67% and prevent deposits up to 62% better than Mobil 1, it helps engines run cleaner, last longer, and perform better. It's guaranteed protection for 12,000 miles or 1 full year. You are covered mile after mile. Amsoil, high mileage synthetic motor oil. Power that lasts, protection you can trust.
Epic only gives you one shot. So come armed with the Quest series. Minn Kota's toughest motors yet. Go where the fish are worth the fight. Where chaos is the cost of entry. Where the highlight reels happen. Motors that never let up, so you're never let down. The bigger the question marks, the better the quest.
Hey Josh, hey Pete, I really like the Fleet Farm convenience stores because they almost always have the least expensive gas in town.
I like the Fleet Farm convenience store because most of them have all the live bait I need, crawlers and minnows.
I like the Fleet Farm convenience store because they have plenty of snacks, soda, and beer.
And they got a great meal deal. A Johnsonville jumbo hot dog, a bag of popcorn, and a 20-ounce soda for $1.99.
Stop in at your local Fleet Farm convenience store today, your one-stop shop for the outdoorsman.
Hey, welcome back, folks. We are casting for king salmon today, as I mentioned, and we're off of Port Washington, Wisconsin. I like Port Washington because it drops off real quick, right?
Yeah, John, you can get to deep water in a short amount of time.
And what we're going to do today is just kind of drive around, look for baitfish on the screen. When we find the baitfish, we start casting. And what do you like here? What is this bait? That's a crocodile?
Yep, it's a crocodile. It's got a very slow flutter to it, and the reason I like it right now is the water's so cold. A lot of these fish are in the top 10 feet of the water column, so it's fishing pretty high.
What about this one?
That one, you put it wherever you want. And obviously, you've been fishing it high.
Jerk minnow, and I love the show jig. That's tungsten, and I like those little mirrors on there, give you a little flash.
Yep.
Okay, Caleb, I'm hooked up, buddy. I'll tell you what, that was a neat hit. And again, it's just amazing having a hit out here in 60 feet of water and that fish is near the top. Okay, here he comes. Whoa! Beautiful. What do we got there? A beautiful coho salmon. There is nothing like that, folks. When they hit like that, it is kaboom. And they're very, very powerful fish. And Caleb, you know, that was kind of interesting. What I have on there is that Acme show jig. Okay, that's tungsten, but I've got those little mirrors on there, and we've got dirty water today. So I just asked you a minute ago, what's your favorite colors for dirty water?
White and green.
Okay, so that was a neat hit. And that's a coho?
Yeah, beautiful coho.
How old do you think that guy is?
This is a 3-year-old fish, John. This fish is going to come in and spawn this fall.
Seriously, isn't
Yeah.
that beautiful? And folks, I'll tell you what, if you're going to eat salmon out of Lake Michigan, the coho is?
These are your best.
Really?
Call them salmon candy.
And a fish that big, that'll feed what, 2-3 people,
Oh,
right?
at least, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a beautiful
Was that
fish.
ever a fun hit,
Nice
buddy?
job.
Yeah.
Oh, big
my
king.
God, what do you got? What
Big
do you,
king,
Big
Jeff.
king, big king, big king, Henry. I hope this net is going to be big enough. That was a cool. You want me to chase him, or what are you going to do?
You know what? We'll play this one out. We'll let Henry cast up front. This fish is running out back
That
towards.
is so cool,
Oh
folks.
man,
How deep was he, do you think?
he was only about 10 feet down, John.
10 feet down and 65 feet of water, folks. I'm going to stay out of your way.
Whew.
Oh, that's cool.
Man.
Oh, that is so cool, Caleb. You know, folks, we love trolling on Caleb's charter, but this is special casting out here.
This is
isn't it?
world class.
I mean, this is just amazing to me, folks. If you get it, and it's work, right? I mean,
You know, and like right now with the electronics that we have, we're definitely utilizing them being in this
Right.
deep of water. I'm gonna have to go up
you
front.
want that bow mount up or
Nope.
down, or? All right, buddy. Well, just hang on. This is very, very cool. So what happened there, Caleb?
Honestly, John, I was watching the graph there, and you could see the bait. And all of a sudden, I let my spoon go right below the bait, and this fish came out of nowhere, and it did not hesitate.
And what do you got on?
I got a, a pearl crocodile.
Okay.
And, you know,
Don't lose them. Pay attention. Well, we're going to turn that camera off for a second. I'll tell you what, we turned that camera off for about 3 or 4 minutes there, Caleb. It's worth 100 casts to get one bite, isn't it?
I'd say even more than that, John.
Do you need to go after these with the Minn Kota?
You know what? We might go after this one here.
Okay. Oh, now I'll tell you what, folks. Uh-oh. You need help?
No.
Caleb has fought many of these, and I'll tell you what, that is just sheer unadulterated power, isn't it, Caleb?
It is, John. Oh, he's right here.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Big, beautiful,
Hang on.
4-year-old. Oh, man, is that awesome. Nice.
Nope.
Whoa. What happened there, buddy?
We got his head in, but he backed out of it and spit the hook.
Oh, that's frustrating. That was 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, at least.
We'll get another bite,
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Wow, I'm sorry.
Try again.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Attract more trophy bucks with the Wildlife Research Center Magnum Dripper Active Scrape Scent Combo. Now just $14.99.
I'm hooked up. Oh, gosh.
Let me know what you need me to do.
All right. I'll tell you. Whoa, this is
Oh,
big
big
king. It's a big king, guys. What do I do? What do I do here?
Hang on, John. I'm gonna...
Whoa!
Oh, he broke your rod.
Broke my rod. What do we do now?
You're gonna fight him.
I know, on half a rod.
Yeah.
He's gonna run, right?
Oh, he's gonna run on you. He's still
there
green.
he goes. Oh my gosh. There he goes. Whoa. I don't know how much line I got here. Oh, geez.
Oh, look at him go, John.
I know. That is amazing. I'll tell you what. That jerk minnow, that pearl color jerk minnow on that show jig, huh? Okay, I don't know what I'm going to have to do here. Just sit here and work, right?
Doing good.
Okay. Wow. Well, I've had this rod a long time. Look at the rod broke right in half there, Ryan. Are you surprised?
I'm kind of sad about that.
I am too. Okay. Wow. Oh, there he goes. He saw the boat there, huh? Whoa. Okay. I think we ought to... Henry. pretty exciting.
I don't even know what to say, John.
I know. Well, that's what a king salmon will do to your rod. I'll tell you what, he got me around that pole there, and I lost him, and I wasn't very happy.
No.
That's 2 kings we've lost in 10 minutes.
3, I just missed another one.
Oh, folks, I'll tell you, that's frustrating, man.
We were fishing Lake Michigan out of Port Washington, Wisconsin, a half-hour drive from Milwaukee, 2 hours from Chicago, and 4.5 hours from Minneapolis.
Folks, join us September 21st at the Okauchee Lions Park. It's the Rick Hanfler Memorial Packer Party benefit for Children's Hospital of Wisconsin. For just $75, you'll enjoy all kinds of delicious food, beer, drinks, drawings, auctions, music, and of course the big Packer game on big screen TVs. Don't miss your chance at amazing prizes, including a televised fishing trip for 2 with me, a team-signed Packers football, vintage decoys, and so much more. All proceeds go to the Children's Hospital of Wisconsin, carrying on Rick's wish to keep this tradition alive. Let's do it for the kids at Children's Hospital of Wisconsin.
When you're meeting with a client, it's so important that you're present with them and you're listening. I've heard lawyers say your job as a trial lawyer is to read the law, understand the law, make the argument. You can't get emotionally connected with your client. I completely disagree with that. In order to tell your client's story, you want to learn what's important to them. Sit down and have a meal together. Learn about their family. Learn about their history. Learn about where they're from. You have to emotionally connect with them. It's their story. It's not ours. And the only way to do that in an effective way is to truly care, to truly connect, and listen.
Oh my gosh, Caleb, that got me wet, buddy.
Whoa.
Oh my, that one hooked up close to the boat here, folks. It really did.
There he is.
It's been a while, too. What is it? I didn't...
Nice king.
Oh, it is a nice king. Take your time now, pal. Oh, yes, that is.
He's probably got a lot of life in him still.
Yeah, he's green as can be. Caleb, you've been doing this many years, buddy. It's a thrill every time, isn't it?
It really is, John.
Wow.
And this water's so cold. I mean, usually when you get them up top, they turn not as much life in them, but now with this water being so cold, they got fight the whole way.
Okay, I think we're gonna get this guy. Yes. Oh yeah. Nice. That's what we had to do there, folks. We've got a shallow net here. I forgot to bring my bigger net, and I'll tell you what, that was awesome, Caleb Zorn. You know, we missed those too, and that's a nice solid 13, 14 pounder, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful fish.
Are you okay?
Yeah, he put the hook in me.
Oh no, are you okay? Hold on a second, we'll turn the camera off, folks, and figure this out. We had about 4 days of strong southwest wind, and that made this temperature drop in the water and make these fish come in towards shore?
Yeah, you know, like we've always said, you want like a west or a south wind, but usually when you get a hard south with what we had, it turns the water a lot quicker than a west wind, and we've had it for like 3 days now.
Now explain to the folks, this is probably a 4-year-old king, or
I think this is a 3-year-old,
okay.
John.
But the life cycle is they're planted as little smolts, they call them, about that big.
Yep.
And by the time they turn 4, they come in, they drop their eggs, and they die, right?
Correct. And this is actually, we stocked this fish because the adipose fin is gone.
Where is the adipose fin?
Right on the back here by my thumb.
Okay, and that's gone. And ones that are born wild, they'll still have that.
Correct.
Obviously.
Yep.
Yeah, that was cool, man.
Nice.
What happened?
I don't know. I saw him on the sonar, and he chased it up from about 40 feet down, and I just paused it, and he smoked it.
Boy, that's fun. Well, we finally landed one. We've been struggling
We've been
today,
getting our butts kicked.
Yeah, but we're going to keep at it. And, you know, time of day can make a difference with this. The evening bite can be really good.
Yes, it can.
All right. Well, I'm next. You got one in the boat. Way to go. Woo. That was so cool. This is 5 minutes later. He's hooked up again. He's hooked up again, folks. Wow, Caleb, that was awesome, buddy.
Whoa. man, these fish, they're down there, but when they see that jig, they come flying at it.
You know, and we've had a lot of rain this past late summer, and I'll tell you what, the water's not as clear as it usually is, which means that spoon, that flash helps a lot, right?
Yeah, and it's got a very slow flutter to it.
This is really sport fishing at its finest, isn't it?
It is.
You know, guys, you know, go down to Florida and do the bone fishing and the tarpon fishing. Look at this rod, man. Oh, yes, Caleb, yes. That's a perfect eating size king right there.
Oh, come on, buddy.
Okay. Now that's definitely going to be a 3-year-old, right?
Yeah, possibly even a 2-year-old. I'll walk him into you, Henry.
Get him in there, pal. Nicely done. I got to give Henry Abbott credit for that net job there.
That was a heck of a net job.
No, seriously, man, we're getting towards evening now. I think it's about 4 in the afternoon. And these fish will get more active, huh?
They will with the low light and it start to set, but we do, like you mentioned before, the water's very dingy, so that helps right now this midday.
So really, I mean, if it's crystal clear like normal, the fishing's tougher.
It can be, yes.
All right, well, I want you to hold this one up and explain the eating quality.
I will.
Now, we talked about the coho earlier today that I caught. This would be delicious on the grill,
yep,
right?
Same table fare.
Now, I saw how you filleted those on the show a couple of weeks ago, but there is still a line of pin bones that are in a salmon.
Correct.
How do you get those pin bones out?
So some guys will use tweezers and pick them out one by one.
Seriously?
It isn't that bad. It seems kind of annoying, but it's really not. Sometimes you cut them out and you do waste more meat that way. So really it depends on your preference on how you would want to.
So you just fillet them like a walleye first, and then you got to go back and get those pin bones with the tweezers, or you can cut them out.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah.
And point out that this one's actually a natural.
Oh, look at that, folks. This right here, this fin here, shows that that is a naturally born king salmon.
Yep.
And they spawn on the Michigan side, correct?
Correct. They get more natural than we do.
So they roam around this whole big old lake?
Oh yeah, they're always chasing bait.
Oh, okay. So that, if you catch one, folks, and it has that, what's that called again?
The adipose
fin. Adipose fin on there, that's a natural reproduced king salmon.
Correct.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Folks, the cool thing about this type of fishing is you don't have to buy all new equipment. I'm actually using my walleye rod, and I'll tell you what, line is extremely important out here. I use this new PEX8 line from Seagar, extremely thin diameter, and it's actually 21-pound test. And Caleb, you want to come over here for a second? Let's talk a little bit about the fluorocarbon leader that we're using from Seagar. You like the salmon fluorocarbon leader material?
Yeah, I do, because we go through so much of it, John. Honestly, it does very well, but this water's gin clear, and you do, when that jig gets near the bottom, there are so many zebra mussels and rocks down there, you get nicks, so you got to retie it. You want to be on your game, because if you have a nick in that line, you're going to lose the fish. But it is very important to have a fluorocarbon leader.
Okay, and again, this is the Seagar salmon.
Yep.
And 20-pound test is okay?
Yeah, 20-pound test is great. Sometimes we'll even bump it up a little bit.
Okay, yeah, when you get one of, you work hard to get one of these on, and when you get them on, you want to get them in.
Yep.
Folks, it's time now to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2025 Fishing Contest.
This week's first winner is Robin Stenson of Racine, Wisconsin, caught this 10-inch bluegill on Maiden Lake on a leech. Jared Granley of Duluth, Minnesota, caught this 28-inch walleye on Rainy Lake using a crawler. Robert Coopall of Northville, Michigan, caught this 22-inch smallmouth bass on Thousand Lake on a spinnerbait. Ava Lamers of Rhinelander, Wisconsin, caught this 31-inch bowfin on the Wisconsin River on a crappie slider. And this week's first kid winner is Everly Gruber of Mosinee, Wisconsin, caught this 35-inch king salmon on Cedar River on a spoon. And Ava Nelson of Altona, Wisconsin, caught this 15-inch crappie on the Wisconsin River using a minnow. Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. This week, the Muddy Mitigator trail camera is just $49.99, and it comes with batteries and an SD card included. Plus, all HME SD cards are 15% off.
The Quickset screen shelters are perfect for campers and outdoor enthusiasts looking for additional space and comfort. With a fast and easy setup in less than 60 seconds with no additional poles or assembly required, you will be able to enjoy the outdoors faster. Quickset screen tents feature no CM mesh, so you can be bug-free in the comfort of your screen tent late into the evening. The Quickset screen tents are available in a wide range of models, so there's a perfect one for everyone. Quickset by Clam.
You know, folks, with my buddies using leeches and crawlers all day, I'm glad I've got the Johnson Pump washdown kit. All I can do then is spray down the boat and get all that stuff out of there. But the Johnson Pump washdown kit has another use. It's 92 degrees and humid today. Now watch. I'll take care of my buddy Tom in the back. There we go, Tommy!
Holy
hey,
smokes,
man! Oh, there we go, buddy!
92 and humid!
Oh, Johnson Pump washdown kit! Yes, sir, Tommy, that is refreshing, buddy. I am going to get you a Johnson Pump washdown kit.
Feel the difference in every cast. In every bite. In every moment. In every adventure, no matter the season. When everything is on the line. Every memory you make. Feel the difference.
I got one on here. Okay, boy, that was, wow. Caleb, it's getting wavy out. I don't know if I gotta stand and fight this fish.
Nah, you can go ahead and sit down, John. I'll lift the motor.
All right, buddy. Oh, here he is, here he is, here he is. Okay, buddy. All right, man. Oh, look at him, look at him, look at him. Okay, here he is, here he is. And, oh, nice jump there, buddy. Whoa, whoa. I got the wrong net today, guys. I'll get him up for you one more time, Yep, there we go. Holy moly, folks. Wow, what a smashing hit that was. And it's unfortunate, Caleb, for you, buddy, that I left my bigger net at home.
That's been a battle just with the net alone.
I know, you know, but I'll tell you what, that's another king. And this is such a special way to fish. I want to tell you, folks, this is not easy, is it, Henry?
It sure isn't. Today's been a struggle, especially for me, but it's tough fishing. I mean, you make a lot of casts for a few fish, but you're only hoping for those 3 or 4 bites.
Well, you know? And I talk about this all winter long, how excited we are to get out here this time of year. And again, it's a lot of work, but that strike is really special, isn't it?
Oh, it's so worth it. When it happens, there's nothing like it freshwater. It's the best freshwater bite that you can get.
Now, that was kind of interesting. You know, we're just drifting and casting, and all of a sudden, you know, we went a long time without seeing anything. All of a sudden, you saw a fish. What's the deal?
I think they're grouped up in little small schools, John. You know, we're in like 70 feet of water. There were fish on the bottom, and like we mentioned before, the water's so cold, there were literally fish 5 feet below the surface, and that's where this one hit.
Now, where do you want it? What do you want to do? Do you motor up and go back over that area, or just keep going?
I'm going to keep going just because these fish swim so fast. They don't really stop much, and they're always cruising for bait, so it wouldn't make really sense to run back up. We'll drift another probably 15 minutes, and then if we don't see any more fish, then we'll motor back.
Now, this is probably a 2-year-old, you think?
Yeah, and it's a natural.
Oh yeah, there's that
adipose fin.
Adipose fin again. Yep. Now that isn't, you know, we never dreamed back in the 60s when we stocked these fish that they would ever reproduce on their own. You know, every year it's been a put and take fishery for until recent years, huh?
Yeah, I mean, just till they, I guess I would say the biologists and them doing more work and research on it, and they're starting to see way more naturals.
And the naturals, again, folks, they go up the rivers in the Michigan area, right?
Correct.
You know, we don't have any reproduction in Wisconsin.
There might be some, but it's very far and few.
That was fun.
Nice job.
For more information on charter fishing on Lake Michigan, call Caleb Zorn. That phone number is 262-515-7944. 515-7944.
If you're looking for a quick but delicious appetizer, I have the perfect recipe for you. Let's make some homemade pizza rolls. All you need is a few ingredients: tortillas, your favorite string cheese, pizza sauce, and the Johnsonville mild Italian sausage. First, grab a tortilla, add your favorite pizza sauce, and spread it around. Then add the cooked Johnsonville mild Italian sausage, add a piece of string cheese, and then roll it up into a pizza roll. You can cook it in the air fryer at 380 for 4 minutes on each side, or on the stove with a little bit of oil until golden brown. You could smell the Italian sausage from the office, couldn't you?
Good. Now let's see what you did with the Italian sausage.
Homemade pizza rolls with the Johnsonville mild Italian sausage.
Oh, is that good? I love that Johnsonville Italian.
Yep, and you don't even need any seasoning because Johnsonville does it for you.
Oh, those are really good.
Johnsonville mild Italian sausage. Find it at your favorite retailer today.
They say things aren't built like they used to be. Tell that to John Johnson, the craftsman behind Recon Boats. He and his small team make each boat by hand, maintaining the highest standards. Every shred of fiberglass, every stitch of upholstery, every latch, hinge, and switch. It's all in the details, which is why the angler is at the forefront of the design philosophy for every Recon boat. Recon Boats, made by craftsmen, built for fishermen.
Pete, I'm getting too old for this.
So John, you haven't heard of Brian's Custom Steps?
Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set?
Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin.
For more information on Brian's Custom Steps, call 920-315-0333. I'll tell you what, folks, these waves are really building now. This is a Rogue 5-6 footer, isn't it?
That's a good one.
Oh
here,
my
John.
gosh,
Hang
yeah.
on. I'm gonna
holding
spin
on,
us,
buddy. But seriously, these waves are building considerably, and you know, we had a fun day, but I think just from a safety aspect, we probably should head in, huh?
Yeah, we should probably get off the water
now,
here.
I want to mention, you know, in the next couple of weeks, month, you're going to be guiding for king salmon in the harbors, right?
That's correct. Yep, all these fish that we're catching will be starting to make their push back into their tributaries.
And that's fun. You know, we're showing some shots that we filmed last year. You actually use a bobber and skein, cast out, watch the bobber go down and catch a 20-pounder.
Yeah, it's just like crappie fishing. They pull that bobber down a few inches, you set the hook, and next thing you know, there's a 15, 20-pound fish at the end.
And if folks have never experienced catching a big salmon, September even into October is the great time, right?
It is, John. It's a phenomenal time.
And do you have any openings for that?
Yeah, we got some weekend openings.
Yeah, and I advise the folks that they've never caught a big fish. That's the ticket, right?
Yep.
Well, hey, thanks, man. It was a fun day. Well, let's get in. And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know we're going to fish yet. We will find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.